What do you mean by Black Lives Matters? If Black Lives Matters, why black man still out there, still rolling with his hammer? Had a star and at the same time had a dagger.
I see the Duke in the chat. What's up?
The Duke.
The Duke.
Yeah, I understand that there's some where the white women at, like Duke in it, but a lot.
Shout out to Duke from the UK, bro.
Yep.
Shout out to you, brother.
I follow the facts first and foremost. Tell that to your mother, man. We don't play around on this channel.
Put some respect on my name. You understand me? When y'all saying my name, put some respect on.
Yo, I'm telling you right now, put some respect on my name. This is the Duke now in the building. It's been a while, but I'm trying to make it consistent and, you know, touch up on the editing and giving you the right quality content. So today our topic is Pookie and the Brain don't mix. You know, people know about the cartoon called wasn't it Pookie and the Brain? Pinky and the Brain. Yes, Pinky and the Brain. So I just remixed it in this title. What am I trying to discuss here? I'm trying to discuss how other groups of people around the world have a class system, except for the black community in the West. In fact, let me even compare it to the closest, you know, of the diaspora. The Africans know that if you're from a specific type of family, a specific type of upbringing, you have to behave a certain type of way. And if you want to reach a higher level of your status, you have to change the way you behave. It's very simple. But for some reason amongst black people in the West, or all around the West, I'm talking America, Canada, the UK, Europe, they think that leveling up and upgrading yourself to a higher status makes you more white, makes you more Eurocentric. And I'm here to tell you now, enough is enough. The COMMUNITAH is being led by the degenerates, the Pookies. Let them. Because you guys feel like there's a need to, you know, be down for the underdog, which is in a sense is actually taken away from the aspect of those who do live in the bottom. You're actually glorifying disorder, glorifying the dysfunction, instead of actually trying to take those people out of dysfunction. Let me even tell you this, even those who came from dysfunction and, you know, made a living for themselves, the lucky few, I would say 1 in 10, you know, rapper in the street actually make it to a certain position, and then another smaller percentage actually make it big and have everlasting wealth. The Jay-Z's, the Kanye's, a bunch of others, but they are the few. And hundreds and thousands of young black boys out there believe they wanted to be a rapper, just like they believe they wanted to be a footballer or an athlete or an entertainer. But they felt that in order to prop up their status, they needed to be for the streets. They needed to be a mix of good and bad, to be a little bit rough, to make it, to grind, to be a bit dirty in the system in order to make it. And guess what? The COMMUNITAH embraces that. The COMMUNITAH promotes that. I'm telling you now, if we continue into this journey, into this destination, things will never change. And the biggest chronic condition affecting the COMMUNITAH right now is from the intellectuals, the academics that protect this dysfunction and behavior. They believe that if you defend the underdog, quote unquote, because to be honest, I don't believe that's an underdog characteristic to be a dysfunctional person. The underdog, the true underdog, are those who were born in poverty, live in poverty, and try and make it out by doing good. The real civilians. But when you go around saying, man, son, you know, a guy like 50 Cent, you know, got shot 8 times, man, look where he's at now, you know, started from the bottom, now we're here type of nonsense. You embrace that dysfunction and you say just because he made it, his glorified bona fide dysfunction is what your sons need to look up to, what your daughters desire in a man. Now, I'm not going to even say that, oh, okay, the brain, Pookie and the brain. Who am I referring to? Pookie, we know, the gangsters, the thugs, the ones who end up in prison. That's their problem. The brain, am I talking about the nerds? Am I talking about the boys who maybe were ostracized? No, I'm not. In fact, there are nerds in every community. Nerds in every community that are looked down on. They don't have swag. They don't have a certain type of presence. It's in every community. So I'm not going to be here to defend the nerds. Those who have a hard social dynamic. They don't know how to pull crowds. That's cool. That's just like how it is in every community. But among the black community, anyone can be a nerd. It doesn't matter if you know how to dress, if you know how to pull girls, if you know how to behave a certain way that is almost like a mixed breed of personality. You're not hood enough. You're not enough of a bad boy. While in other communities, you're actually seen as the cool kid. Will Smith, for example, he mentioned how he grew up feeling that he was ostracized and treated differently because he was the nice guy. He was an entertainer, but he was seen as the nice guy. So women like Jada and a lot of women in the COMMUNITAH were like, oh, he's cool, he knows what he's doing, he's on his grind, but he's a bit too corny. What? Bit too corny? I wish I was like a Will Smith. I wish I had less of the roughness that I have in me because I grew up in a certain area of the world, certain area of London, so I have a little bit of, edge to me. But I've always been stripping it off. When my family decided to move to a different part of London, I decided to change the way I presented myself in order to fit in, knowing that at an older age I needed to level myself up. If I want to make it big, I need to know how the dominant society operate. I need to know how to enter into certain spaces that people that look like me can't get into. I can't always be down for the hood. In fact, I had to strip all of that away in reference to the Black Panther when that priest, I forgot his name, said, strip away the Black Panther.
Black Panther, strip away.
Power. We need to strip that away. I'm telling you, in this business world, in this hustle world, the real grind of society, you gotta fit in to get in. Okay? And it's nothing to do with, turning Eurocentric or acting like a white person. Every other group knows what to do to elevate themselves, except for you. Do you know how embarrassing it is? The people I'm talking to now, I'm not talking to the dysfunctional group of people. I'm not talking to gangsters or thugs right now. I'm talking to the average black person in the community, the average black person in the West who believe it's okay to behave as if defending the Tupacs, defending the bad kids of the block. Oh, they just didn't have enough in their life to know what the truth is. No, you need to learn to shame them. Shame them. Let them know that what they're doing makes them look degenerate to any society. Make them know, remind them it's embarrassing. Don't prop up these kids. These kids turn into young 20-year-olds and still don't know anything. They're telling people that I wish someone told me when I was younger to fix up. No discipline, no nothing, and now we have to make excuses for them. I'm telling you now, people. The more we talk about how, the group needs to change, we need to work together. Ain't no motherfucking working with no Pookie. Please, don't tell me to work with anybody. Just like your super hotep man, Pan-Africanist, Umar Johnson, talks about how you need to work together. He himself says it too. What did he say? You need to put them to sleep. What did he say?
But I'm telling you, as a psychologist, I'm not going to be able to psychologize all of them on the corner. Some of them going to sleep for good.
Exactly. So at a certain point, guys, we need to wake up. We need a class system. It's as simple as that. productive people here, blue collar people here, and the degenerates there. Shame them, look down on them, say we don't mix, we don't know who they are, and get with the program. Every society does it. Shame the degenerates now.
Put some respect on my name. You understand me? When y'all saying my name, put some respect.
Put some respect on my name. God damn it. Thank you for listening.
The Duke in the chat. What's up?
And the G.
The Duke.
Yeah, I understand that there's some where the white women at, like duking it, but a lot.
Shout out to Duke from the UK, bro.
Yep.
Shout out to you, brother.
I follow the facts first and foremost. Tell that to your mother, man. We don't play around on this channel.